Today, we're diving into a world of glitz, glamour, and, of course, some of the most audacious heists ever pulled off on the stunning French Riviera. Yes, you guessed it. We're talking about the infamous Pink Panther Heists, a name that makes even the most seasoned detectives shiver in their boots. So grab your shades and let's get this adventure rolling. Now, the term Pink Panther might ring a bell for those of you who remember the mischievous cartoon character or the hilarious movie series starring Peter Sellers. But in the world of crime, the Pink Panthers are a notorious gang of jewel thieves who've made headlines across the globe. They are not just your run-of-the-mill burglars. These guys are the creme de la creme of high-stakes crime, with a style that would make even James Bond take notes. Our story begins on the illustrious French Riviera, where the sun shines bright, and the rich and famous come to play. Picture this, it's the Cannes Film Festival in 2008, a time when diamonds and celebrities sparkled just as brightly. But while everyone was distracted by the glitz, a gang of thieves was quietly plotting their next big score. On May 18, 2008, the legendary Carlton Hotel in Cannes became the stage for a heist that would leave the world in shock. The Pink Panthers struck, and they did so with the finesse of a ballet dancer and the precision of a Swiss watch. Armed with nothing but a bold scheme and a well-thought-out plan, the gang arrived at the Carlton Hotel, where they had their sights set on a dazzling array of jewels. The thieves managed to bypass the hotel's security system, which is no small feat given the high-profile nature of the venue. As the clock ticked, the gang moved with a cool confidence, grabbing diamonds, necklaces, and bracelets worth an estimated $136 million. That's right, $136 million. They slipped away into the night, leaving behind a scene that would send waves of panic through the security world. The aftermath was chaotic. As news of the heist spread like wildfire, authorities scrambled to piece together the puzzle. Local police, Interpol, and even the FBI were on high alert. But the Pink Panthers? They were nowhere to be found. Days turned into weeks, and the investigation revealed that the gang had meticulously planned the heist for months. They studied the hotel's layout, identified security weak points, and even conducted surveillance on the staff. It was a well-rehearsed play, and they executed it flawlessly. The investigation was nothing short of a high-stakes game of cat and mouse. Authorities pored over security footage, analyzed fingerprints, and interviewed staff. But as they dug deeper, it became clear that the Pink Panthers were seasoned pros. They had left minimal evidence behind, almost as if they were ghosts, but the detectives were determined. They began to trace the gang's history, discovering a trail of similar heists across Europe. From Monte Carlo to London, the Pink Panthers had left their mark, and their signature style was becoming their calling card. So, what makes the Pink Panthers so unique? For starters, they're an international network of thieves, often described as the most wanted criminals in the world. Their approach is like something out of a movie, flashy but calculated. They often use luxury vehicles, disguises, and even fake identities to blend in with the elite. Their audacity is matched only by their ability to vanish after a job. Many have speculated that they have ties to organized crime, but the truth remains elusive. Just when law enforcement thinks they've caught a break, the Pink Panthers slip through their fingers like sand. Despite the odds, the investigation began to bear fruit. In 2013, a breakthrough occurred when one of the gang members was arrested in Dubai. With him in custody, authorities hoped to unravel the entire network. But, as is often the case with criminal enterprises, one arrest led to more questions than answers. In 2015, another member was apprehended in connection with a series of heists, including the one at the Carlton Hotel. But the jewels? They remained missing, and the Pink Panthers continued to elude capture. Today, the Pink Panthers remain a fascinating chapter in the annals of crime. Their legacy is one of intrigue, inspiration for movies, and endless speculation. Researchers and criminologists study their methods, while the rest of us are simply captivated by the thrill of it all. As recent as 2021, the Pink Panthers have been linked to more high-profile heists across Europe, proving that their story is far from over. With their combination of charm, skill, and a dash of danger, they continue to be one of the most elusive criminal organizations in history. So, what can we learn from the Pink Panthers? Perhaps it's a reminder that while the world of luxury and wealth can be dazzling, it's also a world where shadows lurk, where crime and intrigue exist just beneath the surface. As we wrap up this thrilling tale of audacious heists and clever criminals, remember that the French Riviera is not just a playground for the rich and famous but also a stage for some of the most captivating stories of crime and intrigue. Thanks for joining us on this wild ride through the Pink Panther heists. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more entertaining content. Until next time, keep your eyes peeled and your valuables close, you never know who might be watching.